business owners and executives from around the Valley. This is Business Leaders with Lance Cardoza.
Hello everybody and welcome to KMPH Fox 26 with Business Leaders. I'm Lance Cardoza and my guest this week is very special to KMPH but also special to the Valley. And DeYoung Properties is a leader of that charge with St. Jude's Dream Home. I have Ryan DeYoung on the program, president of DeYoung Properties, and also Vanessa Lopez with St. Jude, and you are the regional director for Northern California. And thank you so much for being on the program. We've talked several times. We're very involved with Business Street Media Group, so I'm excited to talk about St. Jude and what we do in the Valley here.
It's definitely a fun topic to talk about, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And Ryan, we have a little history. I've watched your whole family basically grow up in the business. You know, I've got some fun stories, but it was DeYoung Properties where your mom, Paula DeYoung, and yourself, I remember you reached out to me, and I was publisher of Business Street, the newspaper at the time, and then businessstreetonline.com. 40 under 40, your whole family's been in the 40 under 40.
This is true.
And Paula and Jerry didn't make the 40 under 40,
yes.
but the kids did. All three of you guys. And during that time, we went to lunch at the Elbow Room, and your mom was passionate about St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and the Dream Home. And she wanted to share that passion and let us know about how it affects families locally. You grew up with it, basically. What was the early part of the involvement with the Dream Home that you remember? And now it's been 15 years that you guys have helped with it?
Yeah, gosh, it's been so long, it's almost hard to remember back that time frame, but it's been such an amazing journey, just learning about the hospital and, having gone to, see it firsthand. It really hits home. But, just from the very beginning of the journey, and learning about the life-saving care that amazing place provides to families. We knew it was something special. We had just finished completing a big project for Extreme Makeover Home Edition, and they were looking for a builder in town, and they wanted a builder with a heart, and that had a lot of a history of giving back, and that was something that it's been ingrained into our family. That's what we do. We want to support the community that supports our company, our business. And so whether it's local hospitals or schools or events like the Extreme Makeover, that's a piece of who we are. And so we just finished that project, and they were looking for a builder, and so they saw that event and gave us a call out of the blue, and we just said, you know what, this absolutely aligns with our family's vision and mission. And we were in from just day one. So.
Day one. And Vanessa, you see it every day with St. Jude, and you've worked with DeYoung Properties, and I know it's a passion because you see at times we're involved with it all the time, but when you see it affect families and the children, and how St. Jude, they don't have to pay for anything, travel, food, they just focus on the child and getting the child healthy again, and trying to help them survive through this process. It does something to you. And I know, Vanessa, you're very passionate.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're very fortunate to have great partners like DeYoung Properties, Business Street Online, and many others that help support our mission with very simply finding cures and saving children from the Valley. I know that, Lance, you had a family very near and dear to you that you met several years ago, and it's because of them that keeps us going, right?
Yeah.
This is for the kids.
And I think it was a story, it was maybe a floor signing, and they brought one of the patients, and the name was very recognizable. It was Coolawine. Yeah. And I was like, that's Hanford. Coolawine, that's got to be Hanford. He was a barber there for many years, and I think I went to school around the same time his son did. And I wonder if they're related somehow. And then when he showed up with his daughter, Kevin Coolawine, of all people, it just hit me. And I remember sitting there with your mom, and affecting local people as well. Cancer is not...
doesn't discriminate.
It doesn't discriminate and what it does. And for Kevin, as a father, talking about how hard that was or scary that was through that process, and to be able to know St. Jude had his back, had his daughter's back, and they could get through the process. That's what really lit the fire under me to say, hey, this could be my family. This could be anybody. And to see what was happening, it hit home. Yeah, it was beyond the walls of us here local. Ryan, we talk about you growing up in the business, so very involved community-wise. You guys have done the Extreme Home Makeover. You've seen a lot and been through a lot. And I'll embarrass you a little bit. You probably remember this, but Martin Yan, if anybody remembers Martin Yan, I'll never forget
Famous
it.
chef.
Yes, he was showing people how to bone a chicken, and he's so funny. And your mom had brought him. And I remember your mom saying, Ryan's going to be future leader of this company. You know how real serious she gets. And she said, if you can interview him, just get him used to this. Can you do that? Because I'd like him to do the interview. I think it was the first interview you ever did.
I'm sure it was, yes. I remember back to that point.
We have that footage.
Oh, man.
We're not rolling it now.
Scary.
We're not rolling it now. But we interviewed, and I remember, and it's just to see that progression, your whole family, how professional you guys are and how you represent the brand, DeYoung Properties, and you truly care about it. And there's a passion. Yeah,
it brings so much joy because it's not just about building a home or it's a product. It's about a family's life. It's where they're pictures of their children growing up. They're in that house. That's home. And it's a safe haven for each family that we build a home for. And then not only that, but then we get to develop and build our community in an inspiring and positive way. And then on top of that, if we do everything right, then we get to support those amazing causes like St. Jude Dream Home, Extreme Makeover. That success is what helps give back to our community.
Absolutely. Ryan, being involved with it, everybody has that aha moment, doing the St. Jude Dream Home and seeing some of the kids. When we come back, I would like you to talk about that and be able to say, what was that moment for you that it was a light bulb went off and you said, wow, this is why we're doing this. Yeah. This is why. And I remember a young gentleman by the name of Cash that really hit the emotional heartstrings of all of us.
It's a tough one.
It was a tough one. So when we come back, we want to talk about that. We want to talk about how you can have a chance to have this dream home and have a chance to win the dream home. But it doesn't stop there with just a dream home, and the big giveaways coming up right around the corner. There's a lot of prizes that we're going to talk about right here on Business Leaders Today, here on KMPH Fox 26 with Vanessa and Ryan, and we'll find out what all those exciting prizes are right here on the show. So don't go away. Stay right here for more Business Leaders.
Business Leaders with Lance Cardoza.
Welcome back, everybody, to Business Leaders. Make sure you check out Business Leaders at businessleaders.tv each and every week, Tuesday mornings at 11 a.m., right here on KMPH Fox 26. I have some friends on the program, and I love it. All the business leaders I bring on, they're new friends. They're friends that we've talked. I've had you on radio before, radio also. Vanessa Lopez with St. Jude, and also Ryan DeYoung with DeYoung Properties. And we're talking about the big dream home. And it's given away. They give it away right here on KMPH Fox 26.
Yes, we do.
It all happens right here. And when are those dates coming up, Vanessa?
So this Friday, our first deadline, we have our tickets on sale deadline, and anybody that purchases their ticket before Friday, October 1st, is not only entered for the home, but also they have an opportunity to win a pair of tickets for the Country Music Awards in Las Vegas.
Wow.
It includes a pair of tickets, hotel, and airfare, and that's courtesy of K-Jug Country.
Wow, I think Ryan was a little shocked by that. He was like, hey,
where do I buy my ticket?
Yeah, it's exciting. So that's the fun stuff, is a lot of people think it's just the dream home, but there's so many chances to win leading up to the dream home.
That's right, that's right. So that's just one opportunity. There are several others.
Let me ask you a question. So if you were to win those 2 tickets to the dream home, do you get entered back into the hopper for the home?
Most definitely. This is an incentive to purchase your tickets early. We have had winners that win multiple prizes, so absolutely you have the opportunity to win both.
You have an opportunity to win both. So when you win your prize, you get right back in that hopper, so you're not being taken away for the home. So that's pretty exciting. So you could win that, and you could win other prizes too. What other prizes do we have also for those ticket buyers?
Sure. So in addition to the tickets on sale prize, we also have our early bird prize, and that is free fuel for a year valued at $3,000. That's courtesy of Greg's Petroleum Service, and that deadline is Friday, October 22nd.
So you got to buy your ticket, get
That's
into
it.
that hopper.
Yep.
And again, just reminding people too that that doesn't mean you're not entered to win for the home. You get your ticket, you have a chance to win the prizes, but then you also still have a chance to win that home when they draw the ticket right here live on KMPH.
It's a win-win.
Oh,
It
yes, win-win.
truly is. It truly is. The last would be our bonus prize. That deadline is Friday, November 12th. Anybody that reserves their ticket before Friday, November 12th, get this, they're also eligible to win $15,000 in Visa gift cards. This is perfect for this time of the year with holidays. I mean, I
Yes.
could only think of all the different things
Ways
that I
you
would
could
do with
spend
that,
it,
right?
Ways you can spend that.
Sure.
And the bottom line, you're giving back to an organization that's doing amazing things. And with St. Jude, no one pays a dime. A family that has a child that is going to the hospital, they don't pay for anything. And Ryan, you said you've walked the halls and you've seen the families. That's just a big weight off those families' chest.
Yeah, and you asked me previously what was the moment that it really hit me, and I think we were fully in from the very beginning, but the moment it really hit me was becoming a dad and then seeing these patients and their children going through this difficult situation, and it's basically you ask yourself what would be the perfect thing that somebody could give that family if they were going through that, and that is St. Jude. I mean, it is exactly what they stand for. I mean, just when you go to the hospital, things are at the child's height. It's a place of positivity as much it is of difficult situations. You go there and it feels like you're in the right place because they're there for they're going to help you through it in all the best possible ways, but they're going to do it with a big smile and keep your spirits in the right place too. So I think just having seen it from a parent's perspective really brought it home for me. And on top of that, seeing the campus. I mean, it's hard to describe. There are just so many features there. I mean, I could go on for hours of the details that they've thought through, not only for the parents but for the children and even the siblings. And it's a family journey.
Because the family comes out with the child and is there the whole time. Yeah, so it makes it very, very hard. And the last thing I think a family ever would want to think about is how are we financially going to even figure out how to get through this? And that's not on your mind at all. You're so focused. And like you say, becoming a young father. And during that time when your mom approached me, I was the young father. Now one's graduated from Fresno State, the other one's at Humboldt. And immediately their faces are in the grill to my mind. Think, what would I do? What would I do? And I know, what, Lulu Bear?
Yep, yeah, Lulu's her nickname.
Lulu was in your mind too. So you really think about that and you think the amazing work that St. Jude's done for many years, and we continue to support that for reasons like that it could be your neighbor, it could be anybody, and I've seen it firsthand, it can be. So a lot of great prizes, but the bottom line, you're giving to an organization that is doing some amazing things. Just like when your mom sat me down at that lunch and wanted me to know about it. She was so passionate about it. And I remember it. I was still sold. She's a great salesperson. But she was passionate about it. You're passionate about it. Trade partners that build this beautiful home, they're passionate about it. Talk to us about the home, and let's talk about our trade partners.
It wouldn't be possible without the community support, and we just have the most amazing trade partners. I mean, so many of them have been with us, donating 100% of what they work on in the house, whether it's labor, it's materials. I mean, just donating 100% of it, and a commitment year after year. And a number of them have actually gone to the hospital as well. And then they just come back and they are, telling the next trade over, hey, you need to be on board with this. And we're to the point that it's basically 100% donation from all the trades. And those are trades that are a lot of them family owned, or they're operating right here in our area. So it's amazing to see the support. We had the floor signing recently, and so many of them are there. And they want to kick off this event with just such positivity and put their well wishes on the ground to memorialize their involvement with such an amazing cause. So
when we come back, let's talk about that floor signing too, Vanessa, because it's a moving day as we go there when everybody gets assigned a floor. We'll be right back with more Business Leaders.
Business Leaders with Lance Cardoza.
Welcome back to Business Leaders right here on KMPH Fox 26. Lance Cardoza joined with Ryan DeYoung, Vanessa Lopez. St. Jude Dream Home is what we're talking about. And we're talking about the passion of DeYoung Properties and all the trade partners that put together this beautiful home. And we heard in the segment before, we were talking about the amazing prizes. One we wanted to clarify, but you get 2 tickets to
the American Country Music Awards. If you reserve your ticket before this Friday, you are entered to win not only the home, but a pair of tickets, including hotel and airfare.
Including hotel and airfare. What a deal.
Yes.
That's pretty cool stuff. $15,000 Visa card, fuel for a year. I mean, that's
so many awesome
great prizes. And you still have a chance to win the home. So you got a chance to win the home. So you might have a chance to win these amazing prizes, but you got to get your ticket now. And you can see the number below. Call that number, get your ticket now, and get entered to win these amazing prizes, plus the home that will be given away right here on KMPH Fox 26. And when is that giveaway?
That giveaway is going to be on Sunday, November 21st, from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock that evening.
What a beautiful home for during the holiday, just before the holiday, that you have a chance to win this amazing home. What a gift.
What an amazing topic to talk about at holiday events and dinners with the family. Hey, we just won a house.
Yeah, this is what a house. Come over, we're having a holiday party. This beautiful home, the trade partners put in their blood, sweat, and tears to pull this all together. During the floor signing we talked about before the break, what an emotional time too, for that you're leaving a little love on the concrete, Vanessa, right there before the carpet is laid. And it's just that's a fun event.
Absolutely. I mean, it's an opportunity for our trade partners to come together and basically send well wishes to the hospital and dedicate the home to the future winner.
Yeah, amazing stuff. The home. Let's talk about this beautiful home.
You know, it is one of my favorite homes that we built throughout the years. It's one of our most popular floor plans. It's our Residence 210. So it's about 2,100 square feet, and it's a really awesome elevation on the outside. It's a modern, with the modern elevation with siding, and it's like a white house. And not only that, one of the coolest features about the house is it's built around the outside. You know, indoor outdoor living is such a huge factor in everyday living nowadays.
Yeah.
So the home actually has a courtyard right in the middle of it. So when you're having family over, you have not only the backyard and the patio, the covered patio, but you also have that courtyard, and it's on either side of like the living space. So it lives and entertains very well. It's a great plan. And not only that, I mean, I just can't even explain the features. How it is an amazing home on the inside. You know, Granite Mountain, they donated a lot of the quartz solid surfaces, the Shaw floors. I mean, throughout the home, I want to say that there's this amazing floor tile and wood planks, and the carpet and everything has just really come together.
The finishes are beautiful.
Yeah, it's a very modern look, both inside and out, and it's just everything down to the Brizo faucets to the Bosch appliances. There are so many features in this home. I could go on for days, but the design team and what they put together, you walk in and it's stunning. It really does stand out.
From the outside, when you look at it, it almost has this modern farmhouse look to it. It's very pretty.
It is our modern farmhouse with that siding. It's very clean with those clean lines. It's very appropriate for today's day and age.
Beautiful. And I love the kitchens. The kitchens are amazing that DeYoung put together, and your trade partners. Everything has this real roomy sense of vaulted space.
Yeah,
I love it.
Our homes that come with a 10-foot ceiling, so it's going to feel that much more open. And Anlin Windows, who donates the windows. We have a lot of windows, and they're extremely energy efficient windows, so we're not afraid to use them. And also on top of that, the home itself is a DeYoung smart home, meaning that the home is itself extremely energy efficient. It'll have a solar system that comes included with it. And the best part about being an efficient home, just like this home, when you're in it, you're not worried about using the HVAC. You just put it to the degree that's comfortable, and you're not going to worry about the bill that's going to come each month, just because it is so energy efficient. At that point, the focus becomes a bit more on comfort, and that's what a home should be.
Exactly. And I love the courtyards. That's one thing, like you were talking about. It's sort of a feature that DeYoung Properties has had in several homes that I've seen. And if the kids drive you crazy, you can put them out in the courtyard. You can see them from all angles.
Yeah.
It's almost like an aquarium.
Yeah.
But I love the courtyard. A great place to just sit outside and just relax. And it not being in the backyard, you could see everybody inside the home. You know, those are great features. People will be able to come out and take a look at the home also too. There'll be an open house. They'll be able to come see the home, purchase your tickets. You call that 800 number right now and you get entered to win not only these amazing prizes, but you get to win this a chance to win this beautiful home. And I would encourage everybody, what is the goal? I know there's a goal every year. And not only do we want to raise as much money as we can, we always want to hit a goal to be able to raise enough money for St. Jude's. And what would our goal be? What do we want to do?
Our goal this year is to sell 10,000 tickets. They're valued at $100 a piece. Last year, our community truly rallied together and we raised $1 million for the kids of St. Jude. Because of this community support, this means that our families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so that all they have to worry about is helping their child live. And that's because of folks like you that purchase your tickets all throughout this campaign.
To support St. Jude. And Ryan, we just have just a couple seconds here. What would you say to people to call that 800 number and support St. Jude?
You know, just to picture yourself in that situation, you know, if you pass that blessing along to those families, you know, it's just, you're putting that positivity out in the world, and it really does make an impact on not just St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, but families everywhere, including families here. I've seen so many that really are affected in a positive way.
Ryan, Vanessa, thank you for being on Business Leaders. Make sure you get your tickets. Call that 800 number below.